What's up, boys and girls? It's Bruno here with Team UTY, and today we're here with Eddie. Eddie, tell us, what are you gonna be doing here today in the video?
I'm gonna be showing you my deck. I've been meaning to show it off for like 2 weeks, something like that, but I just haven't had the time. But you know, Bruno's here. Opportunity opens itself, I guess.
One of my last videos, probably. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
But okay, so before that, any shout outs to start the video?
Shout outs to my boy Steven right here. He's helped me out ever since the beginning. You know.
You've helped me out. Stop it.
No.
Aww.
We help each other out. That's what happens.
Beautiful.
Shout outs to Bruno. He's been such a good friend all the time. I wish him the best in his future endeavors. You know, obviously he's not sticking around, but he's just a good friend, and I really love playing Yu-Gi-Oh with him, and I will continue to be friends with him all the time. You know, we'll just hang out, just not play Yu-Gi-Oh as much.
You're gonna make me cry. Okay, let's go into the deck profile.
Okay, so the deck I've been running is Dinomorphia.
And why is that?
I don't know. I looked at it, and at first I thought it was like booty cheeks, because I was like, oh, you're paying half your life to like activate card effects and stuff. Like, that doesn't seem too great. Then I playtested it, and I was like, wow, this is pretty hot. Like, I really like it.
I mean, it's all in judgment, right? But you have your life. Okay, it's good. It's good.
A lot of people don't know this, but they always confuse Dinomorphia as being a reference to like Power Rangers and stuff. But I'm like, no. If you've seen the resurgence of this game, this whole deck is a reference to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. So good.
Damn, son.
I love it, bro. I love it.
Okay.
Let's get to it. I don't want to take too much time.
Okay, what do we have here first?
We have 3 Dinomorphia Therizia.
Okay.
When this card is normal special summon, you can set 1 Dinomorphia trap card directly from your deck to the field. And if you are below 2,000 life points, you can have this gain 500 attack. And all the Dinomorphia main monsters have floating graveyard effects. So if this gets destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish a trap card from your graveyard, any trap card, and you can special summon 1 Dinomorphia level 4 monster that is not Therizia. So that's super good. So they're always gonna like keep floating into each other.
Okay.
Then we have 3 Dinomorphia Diplos. Diplos is the other main monster of the deck. On play, if it's normal or special, you can dump 1 Dinomorphia card from your deck to the graveyard. And if it's destroyed, you can. It's the exact same effect for the second one. If it's destroyed, banish a trap card. Special summon the other one. So this goes into this. This goes into this. It just keeps happening all the time. It's so good. I love it.
Okay.
And that's it for the main monsters. It's
What?
right. You think they run more, but they don't, and it's kind of sad a little bit. But we'll be getting more support soon for this deck, so it's good. Next, we run 3 Lord of the Heavenly Prison. This deck is mainly like a back row deck, so you know you don't want to get blown out by Harpy's Feather Duster or Lightning Storm, and you want to keep all your set cards protected, so you just activate this, set your cards, they're protected until the end of your opponent's next turn.
Okay.
Activate a card effect, or one of the set cards. On resolution, this comes out, sets a card. It's good. It's good. It's a level 10. It's nice. It's a body that gets big enough to protect all your stuff, so that's super important that a lot of people need to like think about.
Okay. Pretty good.
Because the main 2 monsters of this deck are dinos, and the majority of this, like, you know, the stuff you're going to go into are dinos, you can run 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno.
Whoa.
I mean, once you get these in your graveyard, you just banish 1, banish the other, special it to the board.
Okay.
People freak out when it happens, because they're like, oh, I didn't know this deck could summon UCT, and then you're like, wait, it's a Dino deck. Of course they can. It's just not searchable, but you know,
When it comes,
most of the time, because of you're running two of them, you can go through your deck pretty fast just to try to find it. It's pretty good. I like it.
Okay.
Because it's a Dino deck. There's nothing left to say. Have you read it?
All right.
Yeah, there's nothing left to say about this card. It's so good. All your Dino monsters are just unaffected. It's so good.
It's pretty dumb.
Yeah. And the spicy tech that we run here.
What the frick is this?
You can, so I run one Golden Lord because he's a level 10. I will keep emphasis on level 10 monsters in this like profile, in this video, because it comes up later. But he's a level 10. If you somehow you go second, your opponent obviously will figure out like what you're trying to go through. But because you're running mostly like trap cards, you can have this, send one of your trap cards to the graveyard, target a card on the field and send it, so it's a force negate from something.
Okay.
And then you can set your other trap card, send it, and then special it, or add it to hand, special it. On a, like, can't be destroyed by card effect, gets 1,000 attack defense. Like, it's really good.
It's bad.
It's really good.
He lost to it. That's why
He
he's
says
crying.
it's bad, but it's come up so many times for me that I'm just like, it's good. Like, it takes games.
Right.
Honestly. Throws people off guard because they're like, because they will always think, I never knew you run this in your deck. I'm like, you do, and you can, and it's cool.
Okay.
That's it for the monsters. For the spells, for the little spells that there are, got 3 fossil dig.
Definitely. Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. You gotta search your dinos. Gotta get your plays when you're going first.
Okay.
It's even good going second just to find your other stuff, so it's fine.
Definitely.
And then I'm going to get so many comments and complaints about this card from
The hate.
from the Dinomorphia community, because they're like, prosperity's better, you can choose what you banish. But I'm like, yeah, but then you show off like what your deck's all about. I kind of like the draw 2 a little bit more, just because one, I stack my not stack, but
Oh, stacking the deck! Oh my god!
no, so like I put multiple copies of cards in my extra deck that if I use this, I'm not gonna miss any of them. Like, I really won't. And it's just a good card, draw 2, it's fine.
Okay.
2 poison counters. 2 poison.
Next we get to the sauce. So Dinomorphia Domain. When you activate this card, you pay half your life, but you're able to Shaddoll fusion monsters. So like, it's a fusion card. You activate it on your opponent's turn. So yeah, you just pay half your life, send the monsters you need for the fusion summon from your hand, field, or deck, make a fusion monster. It's great.
Okay.
And then something you need to be aware, when the trap cards are in the graveyard, normal traps for Dinomorphia cards, you can banish them. You won't be, or yeah, if you're at 2,000 life points or less, you banish them, and you won't take effect damage for the turn with normal traps.
Oh,
And then Dinomorphia Sonic, you run it as a 3-up because
counter.
it's a counter trap. You just need to have a Dinomorphia monster on the field to activate it. You pay half your life, negate a spell trap, so you don't get blown up by any spell traps. This card comes up so much because
Keep your feet in the bed.
jeez, this card comes up so much. I have played against so many adventurer players that they will always activate Right, or they would activate Faithful Adventure. I just do this. If they don't have a counter trap, they can't respond. And anytime I played against any of them, I would never let a single Right of Aramis resolve. So they would never get through their adventurer plays.
Okay.
It's so good. And it also pops one of your dudes. So like it can pop the main monsters or like the fusion monsters that you summon, and they all get their effects on destruction.
Okay.
And once this is in your graveyard and you're at 2,000 life or less, during damage calculation, you can banish it. You don't take battle damage for the battle.
Okay.
It's great. It's sick. It comes up a lot. 2 alert, because it's a monster reborn for your deck, but it special summons up to 2. What is it? Actually, it just summons up to 2 Dinomorphia monsters whose total level equal 8. So it's really good. Each of these effects will keep paying half your life, so it's good. 2 Dinomorphia Brute. This is your non-target pop, so this is your technically Phoenix Enforcer in the deck, so it's cool. Just pay half your life, kill a Dinomorphia monster you control, and 1 card your opponent controls, pop them.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, all the trap cards have graveyard effects, so they're just those. Next we go on to the boy of the deck, Solemn Judgment. You do not want.
What does it do?
What does it do? Pay half your life. If
Oh, okay, so it's a
That's the
dino.
important part.
Right, pay half your life. Is that the important part? Who knows? Who knows? Not with it.
That's what makes you win. Who cares about the negate?
Right?
It's
It's the pay the half.
literally, it's like, oh, he's got 2,000 life points. Game 2? That's literally what it is.
Well, let me see your hand.
I'm like super flooded right now.
It's really bad.
Okay, got it.
I'm sorry, Sword Soul players. I'm very, very sorry.
Yeah, okay.
He's sorry. But yeah, Judgment is good. You just pay half your life, negate anything. It's fine.
Okay.
This is sick.
Whew.
2 Solemn Strike. This is specific where you have to pay 1,500, but
That's bad, not half.
right. It's not half. It's 15.
Gosh.
The only reason why we run it at 2 is because, like, yeah, it's specific. But if you have one of your fusion monsters, you just don't pay life points anymore if you're under 2,000. So you don't pay the 15 and you just negate a monster effect or negate a monster summon. It's great.
Okay. Whew.
You don't care your monsters float.
What the heck is this?
It's a turn to tribute.
Wait, what the?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, blow up your opponent's board is good, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, right? And you don't even care if you blow up your own board because your Dinomorphia monsters will always like float into their different effects. So it's fine.
No hand traps?
No, this deck doesn't
Oh
need it.
my god.
People are gonna call me crazy and be like, you need hand traps in this like format. I'm like, no, you just play all this, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh! Thanks, Konami. Thanks for putting this at 3.
What the heck is this?
It's skill drain, bro.
Okay.
Do you know what it does?
Kind of like an IO, right?
I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know if it's that
It's
toxic.
a little worse.
It's a little
Worse
worse.
in the sense that it doesn't work like IO does.
Right? So this, you just pay 1,000 and then all monsters face up on the field get their effect negated.
Broken.
And I mean, this deck doesn't care. Like, it really doesn't. And you'll see why right now.
Let's see.
And that's it for the main deck. That's it.
Okay.
For the extra, we got 3 Dinomorphia Kenchijina. So what this card does, 1, it loses attack equal to your life points. So like, that's the whole idea why you're paying paying half all the time.
Okay.
Because you're gonna keep giving this attack if you keep paying half, which is nice.
Okay.
So it won't get up to 4K like its original attack, but
I mean,
it'll get
unless you die.
right unless I die. Or I activate this.
Ooh.
It negates its effects and then it's a 4K beater.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this card is sick because you can as a quick effect, you can pay half your life and then banish a Dinomorphia normal trap from your graveyard, and this effect becomes that.
Oh, okay.
So like, let's say I have I don't know, Brute in my graveyard. Let's say I have Brute in my graveyard. I activate this, pay half, banish this.
And then pay another half.
No, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
I'm kidding.
This effect becomes that. So like, I can pop a card and then pop another card.
Okay.
So it's good. It's really good. It just copies any like Dinomorphia normal trap.
That's pretty good.
So you can like have some wacky plays with this. And then it has a graveyard effect where if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, it goes away. And then you can special summon this or this for free without banishing any of the traps. So it's super good.
Okay.
So that's it. This is like the main thing you want to go into, but the other cheeky thing you want to go into that this deck can do is make this. Dinomorphia Stealth Bergia. So Stealth Bergia doesn't really do much. You only really play it because it's 2 Dinomorphia monsters with different names. Obviously, you kind of... People are going to say you have to play this in this deck for more fusion like targets, but I don't think it's like amazing, but it's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong.
Play for the extra.
Exactly. You play for the extra. So when this is summoned, nothing happens. But you stop paying life points if you're at 2,000 or less. So like you can activate Judgment for free. You can activate Skill Drain for free. Skill Drain for free. You can activate Strike for free. Just any card that will make you pay life points, you can activate for free.
Okay.
Well, trap cards and Dinomorphia monster effects. And then when your opponent activates a card effect or like a monster effect, you can chain this to burn them for their monster's original attack.
Ooh.
I have taken so many games because of this.
Gosh.
Funny
Once per turn?
enough. It's a once per turn, yeah. But funny enough, people like always like they don't remember that even after I tell them. And they're like DPE effect. I'm like chain stealth Bergia, burn you for 25. Good game. Shake my hand.
Oh
Good
my
game. Shake my
God.
hand. It's good.
Is that a hard once per turn or is soft? Like
It's a hard once per turn to do that.
Okay, so you
but,
cannot
like,
have multiple ones.
You can't do the multiples, which would be broken. Like you'd be burning your opponent forever. But
That would be cool.
But it's good. It's a good card.
Okay.
And then once it's destroyed, it has the same effect as this. It will special summon a level 4 from your graveyard, so it's not bad.
Okay, pretty good.
That's it for the Dinomorphia cards. Here's where we get to the sauce. Evolsar Dolka.
Makes sense to play.
It makes sense. You run your main monsters are dinos. Like that's it. Just 2 level 4 dinos. You just go into this if you're already like on like the up and up already in your game, and you have the 2 bodies on board. Just make that. You have monster negates.
Okay.
Not once per turn, broken, I think.
Negate the board.
Or you can go to Logia. 2 level 4 Dino monsters, same thing. Go into Logia. Your opponent activates a spoiler trap where they try to summon a monster. Detach 2. Negate destroy. It's fine. This is the reason why I keep bringing up the level 10 stuff. Ooh. Super Dreadnought, Rail Cannon, Gustav Max.
You're playing Stallburn?
Maybe.
Could be.
Right? So the idea with this card is that you can overlay this with a ton of cards in your deck. With Lord of the Heavenly Prison, with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, if like you're desperate, Eldritch, just other things you can like make this with. It's good. Just detach 1, burn your opponent for 2k. Because we run that, we also run Leap. Right, you just
Rail Cannon, yeah.
just go on top of that, detach 1, gets 6k, and then can attack monsters. Just monsters, it's good. So that's like one of your finishers in the deck. And then Almirage, because you can go into this. So it's a normal summon 1k monster that you can send with Almirage, make that. If you already have Ultimate Conductor and your opponent, I don't know, tries to DPE it, you can chain Almirage, protect it, and then you're just good. You're Gucci. You're Gucci.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty hot.
The question that I have for you is,
What's up?
No, either way, you
so
wouldn't be able to take control.
with this deck,
What's up?
what tournaments have you played with it?
I played in the Remote Duel YCS tournament with this deck. I almost made it to day 2.
Sorry, the camera stopped.
We're back.
And the question is, what tournament have you played with this deck?
I played in a couple. So I played, like the first time I used this deck was in the Remote Duel YCS, and it was crazy to say the least. I went, I almost got to day 2 at the end of the day, in like the last round I think, I got, my record was like X3-1. So just barely, I lost the last round and I just couldn't get into it.
Dang.
I was like, oh well, it is what it is. After that, I played in the Giant Card Tournament the day after, since I couldn't go into day 2, and I got top 8, which was nice.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, I played a lot of meta,
I bet.
But hey, if you judgment a summon, I hear you just stop playing the game.
That's right.
After that, I took this deck to locals for a bit. I was undefeated maybe like twice. I think like 2 weeks in a row. I was like undefeated at the locals. And then I just been really busy, so I couldn't go continue going to other locals. But I did do a lot of remote duel tournaments online for like local tournaments. And I either get first or second place.
Heck yeah.
It was really nice. It was really cool.
Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, Eddie, thank you so much for the deck profile. Once again, any shout outs?
Shoutouts to everyone here, honestly. I think a lot of people have been a very impactful like part of my life in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I really do like care about them all, and I wouldn't be here without them, without any of them.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So all my friends, obviously my family, Bruno. Like I said, I wish him the best in whatever he does after this. But yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay, so for those that don't know, I'm getting married, and it is pretty expensive, and I'm a simp, so I gotta make some moves, but I will come back. I will promise you guys gonna see me a YCS copy, and I will get first place. So listen to my words, and Cyber Dragon rocks. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.